Welcome back. Now in this video we're going to be discussing reasons that individuals and businesses actually participate in live streaming activity. And you don't want to start a new campaign, or you don't want to start using live streaming technology without understanding why it's important and what it can actually do for you. Now we're going to get into some specific strategy in other videos. We want to start talking about right now, what are people using live streaming to do? And people who are surveyed and businesses that are being surveyed use live streaming to engage their audience and their following. So in other words, they already have people who are listening to them. They already have people who are reading what they write. They already have people who are attending their events, but they want to be able to have those people give them feedback. And so they want to be able, in a live setting, to be able to ask questions and then to get the actual feedback as it's happening. So that's one reason why people and individuals are using live streaming. Another one is for people to meet other people in their niche. So in other words, live streaming allows you to both interview people, it allows you to reach out to people, it actually allows you, because of the medium of broadcasting, it allows you access to people that are willing to talk to you because they're getting more publicity, because they're being broadcast. They're willing to have conversation with you that maybe they might not be able to do otherwise. So it really does allow you to meet other people in your niche. Kind of a sister to that is that you might be able to collaborate with people in your niche. So a live streaming application allows you to team up with someone and to be able to literally, with your conversation with that individual, not only create content, but also give people answers about things that they are actually looking for, have questions about, problems that they want to overcome, goals that they want to achieve, and you are able to get the people who have the knowledge that maybe you have a gap in that knowledge. Maybe you don't have that specific answer to something, that a question that someone in your community has. You're able to find someone else in your niche, and with the beauty of live streaming, you are able to, with your conversation, provide that answer to other people in your community. So live streaming really does allow you to participate by collaborating with other people. And of course, it allows you to build relationships with customers. And the engagement process really does give the customer the sense that they are important. It gives them the opportunity to give you feedback on things that should be going into your products and services, maybe things that you're not doing as well as you could. It allows you to have relationships with prospects who will tell you what their objections are about what it is that you're about to try to sell. Maybe you don't exactly know why people are not buying. Being able to live stream in a live environment, you get live feedback as it is happening from someone who is watching what you're demonstrating, watching what you're talking about, and then telling you what it is you need to do to make it sellable. And you're able to build relationships with influencers. And this is very important because you want to be able to take someone who really does have the have influence among other people in your niche, someone who everyone is listening to, and for you to be able to broadcast a conversation with that person allows you to be able to, in some ways, it allows you to be able to extract, or to be able to allow some of that influence to rub off on you while you're doing interviews, and while you're doing conversations, and while you're doing collaborations. And one of the most important things that people are using live streaming for is to get attention to their brand. And by taking, opportunities to show people behind the scenes and to take them inside their operations, really does allow people to connect with you on a deeper level, and it allows you to do something with people that's more natural. It really does give you more attention to what it is that you are trying to do with your brand. And of course, because of the live streaming nature, because of the live aspect of it, it allows you to give an entertainment factor. What it does is it allows people to see you as you are. It allows people to see you when you're not so scripted, when you are having normal conversations. And often, this is more engaging to some people than some of the things that we do that are scripted as entrepreneurs. And some business people and some entertainers, they just like to interact on social media. It allows people to really have a meaningful conversation with people they don't know. In some cases, it allows people to know them. Social media is an attraction for certain individuals, and they just like to be there, and this is their attraction to live streaming. And of course, people like to learn from others. And this really kind of goes back to meeting and collaborating with people in the niche. It allows you then to learn from them. This is one of the ways that people are reporting that they are really gaining from live streaming is by sitting down and having conversation with them in a live environment. It allows them to actually learn. And then people are doing this because they like to follow and find out about other people. So not everyone who is live streaming likes to necessarily broadcast. Some people like to watch live streams because they want to find out about what other people are doing. They want to find out what's going on behind the scenes. They want to find out what goes into a product or a service. They want to find out what goes into an event. They want to find out those things that previously not only was it impossible to really tell, but it was impossible to really talk about while it was actually happening. And so this really does give people a new glimpse of businesses, of entrepreneurs, of people who are in the know. And of course, lastly, businesses, entrepreneurs, they typically want to increase their profits. And so live streaming allows them to not only make more connections with customers on a deeper level, but it allows those customers to, again, engage in a way to give them the sense that they know the person. Maybe it brings up their likability, brings up the trust factor, all of those things that make the buying process easier for individuals when they, depending on how and what they want to spend. It really allows them to get to know the people who are behind the product or service, and then they're more willing to buy. So these are the reasons why people report that they participate in live streaming, whether or not they're doing the live streaming or whether or not they are just watching and experiencing the live stream. Again, this is a very important application of internet technology because anyone, anywhere can broadcast. Anyone, anywhere can watch a broadcast. And those two factors really allow for businesses to really connect with people in real time. And this is valuable information. This is a valuable way for businesses to be able to get their message across to the right person at the right time. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.